Tommy Tuchel could not have done it better had he submitted his CV to LinkedIn or Indeed. Somehow mustering some gumption from the worst Bayern Munich team in more than a decade to stop a rampant Arsenal dead in their tracks is a spectacular job advert for a manager soon to be looking for work.
If Man United chief Sir Jim Ratcliffe wasn't watching from his Old Trafford office or from the cinema room in one of his tax havens, he should have been. They may have even sat up and taken notice in Newcastle or in the owner's Riyadh hub as Tuchel reminded everyone of his credentials as a top-level coach with devilish timing.
If change is coming, then Tuchel is playing a trump card. By rights, Bayern should have had a penalty against Arsenal in the Champions League on Tuesday. Read more in FOOTBALLHES. Worth it. Ratcliffe holds talks with Stavely to thrash out Ashworth's Man United move. At Wheels winner VW Tiguan R plus £10,000 or £40,000 cash from just 89p with our discount, and with Harry Kane taking it, they would almost certainly be enjoying a 3-2 lead heading into Wednesday's return leg.
What is fact is that Tuchel's side turned up and cowed the team that, as far as the current Premier League goes, is the best in England. It may only add to the questions around Tuchel that after tossing away the only league easier to win than Scotland's or Spain's, Munich have sprung to life in Europe.
After 11 years unopposed as German champions, Chelsea's former manager has chucked it in at home in a remarkable act of ineptitude. Most read in football. Tough luck. Why Dele Alice. Sky Sports MNF appearance will save Everton £10. City Slickers supercomputer predicts final Prem table after Arsenal and Liverpool losses. Spicy Nacho Garnacho dealt with by Ten Hag after United star liked brutal tweets about boss Kel of a look. Chloe Kelly looks stunning in bikini. Is fans brand her irresistible best. Free bet sign up offers for UK bookmaker, but freak years can happen.
Leicester have been relegated since beating odds of 5,001 to win the 2015-16 Premier League. Home wins. Alex Ferguson. Blackburn must surely be an even longer price to ever repeat their title win of 21 years earlier. Tuchel is an enigma.
But that is part of the appeal as much as winning the Champions League with Chelsea just 3 months after taking the job. On his first visit back to London since getting the boot from Stamford Bridge in September 2022, the spindly German did not disappoint.
He showed the B******************** S to drop Bayern legend Thomas Müller from a match which would have had the iconic star's name all over it only 12 months ago. That is a call as big as any tactical shift on the pitch. At 34, Müller will have fresher legs next week in the hope of knocking out Arsenal.
Gareth Southgate and Graham Potter are ahead of Tuchel in the bookies' reckoning to be the next head coach at Manchester United. Willy Cambuala wants to become rock at the back for Man United. But Erik Ten Hag probably won't be around to see it be Ken Lawrence. Erik Ten Hag insists he is still the right man to take Manchester United forward.
The Dutchman believes he can recapture their former glories. despite escaping for the second time in a row what could have been humiliation by Liverpool at the weekend. And Team Willie Kambwala revealed his passion is to become a rock at the heart of United's defence after making just his second start of the season against their bitter rivals.
United trailed 1-0 at half-time on Sunday, but fought back to take a 2-1 lead before Mo Salah's 84th-minute equaliser from the penalty spot. Ten Hag was pleased with the second-half performance, declaring it another signal and message for the future, before adding, "The team and squad have high potential."
Yet the Old Trafford chief sounds more and more like he has his finger stuck in a leaky dike and does not think it is going to hold. Comeback or not, United still threw away a lead for the third time in 8 days following their 4-3 defeat to Chelsea and 1-1 draw with Brentford, both deep into injury time.
And his body language suggests he expects to be crossing it to go back to Holland with his P45 this summer. Click here to read Ken Lawrence's comment piece in full. To read more from Ken Lawrence, click here. Southgate has long been criticised for letting loyalty blind him with England.
Potter succeeded Tuchel at Chelsea and was seen as a yes man to eccentric Americans Todd Boehly and Bedad Eghbali, who appointed him, to the cost of the team. Take a straw poll outside Stamford Bridge and see how many Chelsea fans would like Tuchel back.
With no new signings, he took a team that had lost 5 of the previous 10 games and led it from mid-table to 4th in 2021. At the same time they journeyed to the Champions League final, beating Premier League winners Manchester City and Porto.
Nine months later they were club champions of the world. With Ratcliffe considering swinging budget cuts at Old Trafford, a coach who can perform wonders on peanuts would be music to his ears. But apart from the fact Tuchel is a proven winner, unafraid to make big decisions and who does things on the cheap, there is one other ingredient to his methods that makes him irresistible.
After Tuesday's 2-2 draw with Arsenal, during which Kane craftily changed his approach when taking a penalty in a major switch in style, Tuchel admitted they came up with the idea in a lift at the team hotel. How refreshing to know that even the best sometimes make it up as they go along, like the rest of us.
Thomas Tuchel's career stats. Those numbers in full. Augsburg 2, 2007-2008, P34W20D8L6 Mainz, 2009-2014, P184W72D46L66 Borussia Dortmund, 2015-2017, P107W67D23L17 PSG, 2018-2020, P127W95D13L19 Chelsea, 2021-2022, P100W60D24L16 Bayern Munich, 2023-2024, P52W32D7L13 Trophies, German Cup, Borussia Dortmund, League 1 by 2, French Cup, French League Cup, Champions Trophy X2, Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, Club World Cup, Chelsea, Bundesliga, Bayern Munich. Gift of the Gab. Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice will rightly be in the shakedown for the Footballer of the Year award. But their Arsenal teammate Gabriel also deserves recognition should the Gunners go on to win the Premier League title.
The Brazilian has been a monster at the back alongside William Saliba. They are the heart of the meanest defense, conceding just 24 goals in the league this season. He has also scored 4, the joint highest for a defender in the top flight along with Spurs' Christian Romero.
If boss Mikel Arteta ends Arsenal's 20-year wait for the title, then Gabriel will have been as important a cog in the machine as anyone at the Emirates. Considering he was struggling for game time and appeared a lost soul last summer, it's some turnaround.
Dion's call is well off. Dion Dublin and Gary Lineker found it laughable that Wolves had a goal ruled out for offside against West Ham. Everyone could see on Match of the Day that Tawanda Chirewa was standing right in front of Hammers keeper Lucas Fabianski when Max Kilman headed in.
The BBC displayed AFAB's Law 11 for offside, which states, "The attacking player is penalised for preventing an opponent being able to play the ball, clearly obstructing the goalkeeper's line of vision." Undeterred, former striker Dublin declared, "As a keeper, if you can't see the ball, put yourself in a position where you can," thereby admitting Chirewa was blocking Fabianski's line of vision.
Please see Law 11 for offside. Flying Dutchman Mickey van der Ven was clocked at a Prem record 23. .23 miles per hour this season, fast enough to break the speed limit on most London roads. Maybe it comes from being the son of a Dutch copper who had to chase all those drug dealers.
The Tottenham centre-back is comfortably inside the top 200 this year for the 100 metres. In full kit. Isn't he in the wrong job?